Book of the Dead becoming God in ancient Egypt. Production and use. How a Book of the Dead manuscript was produced. Workshops, scribes, and draftsmen. Centers of Book of the Dead production were Memphis, Thebes, and Akhmim, though documents have come to light also from other sites. The establishments in which these Book of the Dead documents were made remain obscure, however. Probably they were not separate, specialized institutions, but located in the environment of the scriptoria of the temples. In a few cases, it is at least possible to securely attribute several individual manuscripts to the same scriptorium or even to the same scribe, on the basis of vignette style, ductus of the script, and other peculiarities that they have in common. For example, we know that the same copyist who wrote the hieratic spells on mummy wrappings of Hor has also inscribed the Book of the Dead mummy wrappings of two other persons. Such linen Book of the Dead documents were apparently produced in the same studios, like the exemplars on papyrus. This may be concluded from the papyrus and mummy wrappings of Psamtek, son of Harankh. Either the bandages have been copied directly from the Book of the Dead papyrus or both may derive from the same master copy. Although the existence of workshops, or some other kind of well-organized institution, in which Book of the Dead exemplars were made, can be presumed, the scribes and draftsmen remain anonymous. All we can say is that a team of several experienced scribes and painters must have been members of the scriptorium. The creation of the Book of the Dead as a spell corpus and its subsequent reorganization, especially in the 26th dynasty, surely took place in the Temple Melial. Priests must have kept copies of the Book of the Dead in the temple archive, from which its texts and vignettes found their way not only to the Book of the Dead workshops, but also into temple decoration. It is well conceivable that also the scriptoria, in which Book of the Dead exemplars were copied onto papyrus and linen for the burial of private individuals, were situated in the environment of the temple. Many owners of Book of the Dead documents hold priestly titles, some of which are explicitly related to scribing and copying. These individuals may have been the scribes and draftsmen who made Book of the Dead documents for themselves and others. Also, the use of hieroglyphs testifies to highly specialized, if not priestly, scribes active in the workshops. Some Book of the Dead documents of considerable length have been produced by one single scribe only, while others were the work of several, like the early Ptolemaic papyrus of Hor, which was written by at least 4 copiers. Sometimes, more than one artist seems to have been involved in executing the vignettes, for example in the papyrus of Ani, one of the most famous New Kingdom Book of the Dead documents. The manuscript was prefabricated in several sections by a number of scribes and draftsmen before the decorated parts were glued together into a single roll. This complex teamwork between various highly specialized individuals reveals a significant degree of routine and professionalism in the workshops. Nevertheless, both the text and its images can display significant differences in quality, depending on the ability of scribe and draftsman. Such discrepancies can occur even within the same Book of the Dead manuscript, maybe because not only mature copyists, but also apprentices were involved in the making of the copy. We do not know the average daily workload accomplished by the scribes and painters and can only guess how long it took to complete an extensive and sumptuous Book of the Dead exemplar. Probably one should expect no less than a couple of weeks.